Okay, are we back? Ah, fuck. I don't know why my internet just went out and then my mouse died again. This is not my day, I guess. Oh, well, my mouse is sort of back, but fuck. Alright, bear with me. I guess we're gonna repost this up on social medias again. And fuck. Oh shit. I pat. Fuck. I am doing everything wrong today, apparently. Oh, and I still haven't reconnected our chat either. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. And alright, I'm gonna try to reconnect our chat before I post to Twitter, and I ain't even gonna fuck with Twitter, just Instagram. Oh fuck, I gotta copy it from over here, don't I? Shit, shit. Come on, get over here. Add data source, connect, and oh, switch back to this computer. Test. And while I'm waiting for that to populate, oh shit, I didn't share that to my personal page. Fuck it. It is what it is. Alright, where's pages? There we go. Pages. Oh shit, that's still not populating. There we go. Alright, so the chat is reconnected. And I'll double check here in a minute to make sure, here in a second, to make sure that it's not restricting comments and whatever. But my test comment just came through, so. I don't know why my internet went out like that. I mean, it was just, that's what I thought. Hold inappropriate comments. Fuck that. I like inappropriate comments. Give me your inappropriate comments, God damn it. Please. I like inappropriate comment. Shit. So, alright, I'll give y'all a minute to regroup and reshape and everything. I don't know what the fuck happened there. In the meantime, man, Mr. B done covered covered what was his treats up with toys. Your treats is all gone, little dude. Your treats is all gone. Except for that little crumb. I'm sorry, was you saving that crumb? Was you saving that crumb, little dude? Was you saving that crumb, little dude? I am so sorry about that. Man, that was fucking rude. Internets. God. And now I can't get my green screeny thing back up on this other computer's. Fuck, man, is this other computer... Fuck, I think this computer done frozen up and shit. Well, I mean, my mouse is moving, but, like, ain't nothing clicking on that shit. Fuck. What happens if I do that? I have no idea what the fuck is even going on right now, Bill, man. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Fuck, man. That shit just fucked me all up. Alright, I got my control back at least. Going off script, I suppose. Going off script and shit. Not that I ever had a script to begin with, but, you know, I'm just saying. That did not go as planned. Oh, whew. I thought we were offline again there for a second. Like, God damn it, you son of a bitch, Humphreys. You son of a bitch. What are you doing back here, little dude? We just sitting. We just in here waiting for people to show up. Yeah. Where they at, little dude? We got going and then we got off. And not in the good way. Not in the way you usually like. Not in the way we usually like. I know, right? I hate it when my pee-pee goes down. Right? You too. I hear you. Meow. 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 I guess this will just be a live little dude talk stuff and stuff. Right? I'm saying. Right? Anything else with that? Uh-huh. Did you bring fries for everybody? Yeah, show them your squirrel. Show them your squirrel live. There you go, little dude. Good squirrel, little dude. Good squirrel. That was a good squirrel, little dude. Get your butt off my hand. Jerk. Oh, shit. Alright, so even if it ain't nobody around here see it, and I don't mean my Frosty's root beer or my pee-pee on the floor, what I was saying before the internet went out was, oh, well, that camera's... We got some new pre-rolls, and, yo, that shit is purty. That shit is purty. So, Classics, I guess, is the name of the strain. They got like 4 different ones of these. And it's a little bit, despite the better packaging, it's actually a little bit cheaper than their pre-rolls normally are, because they're like usually 2 half-gram pre-rolls for $19. This was 5 half-gram pre-rolls for $40. So save a few bucks. I'll see you later, little jerk. I'll see you later, little dude. Bye-bye. He's like, ain't nobody here, so, you know, I'm out of here. I am out of here. Oh, can I get back? Shit. I am over here somewhere. Over yonder, baby. I am over yonder somewhere. Over beneath the rainbows. Oh shit. Where did my lighter go? Oh, it's hiding. It's hiding right here. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I see your notifications. We got a couple videos filmed this week. Actually, let me just double check something here real quick. This is about the first one of these that I've... The wrong camera. This is the first one of these that I've tried, and it's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I had to go create a whole nother fucking video because it's, you know, whatever. But anyway, so roll camera again. Oh, I am making proxies right now for the first of our 2 videos that we filmed this week, and there's a reason why we shot 2 instead of 3, which we're gonna get to. But where's the, oh, I gotta hit it on here. I'm making proxies as we speak for the first video. So this first video is all about microphones and audio, like we were talking about on the live stream last week. So I decided to make this video because after talking on the live stream about it last week, you know, I thought about it. There was a few other people who had asked me for recommendations as far as microphones and audio goes before. So I didn't really have enough time just talking casually to really go in very much depth about it. So I created a whole list of notes or things that I wanted to cover for that video, and I saved it so I can go over that now to tell you what all we covered on it. So oh, somebody's here. What up? What up? I see you concurrently viewing. Yeah, so not a whole lot. You missed us. You missed the thing about my new pre-rolls, and well, let me get back up here. My new classics pre-rolls, and my internet going offline for whatever reason. That's why the first video came down. But yeah, I mean, you didn't really miss a whole lot. As I was saying, you know, we filmed 2 videos already this week instead of 3, because we're going to actually film the 3rd this week as I'm editing. But that first video was all about microphones and audio after the discussion last week. As I was just saying, a few other people had asked me for advice previously too. I didn't have enough time talking casually to go in much depth about it, so I decided to make a whole list of things that I wanted to cover and you know, just make a video. So it's probably going to be a pretty long one with chapter markers. So yeah, I saved that list, so that's what I'm reading off of here now. That we started talking about polar patterns of microphones, then mono microphones versus stereo microphones versus surround microphones, XY microphones, and mid-side microphoning techniques. Then we talked about things like pre-gain, post-gain, limiting, 32-bit float, which is an amazing technology. Then we went over a little bit over preamplifiers, or preamps as we say, the explanations of different use cases for microphones, the pros and cons of different microphone types. Then I did an overview of the microphones that we were getting ready to test as the next part of that video, and then I went and did a test shootout to show you, you know, what these different types of microphones sound like. Just a few of them, but it was pretty good. And then I went over some recommendations of, you know, budgetary or budget restricting microphones. And I actually threw in a couple that I recommended for people who also need a camera. but want to get quality audio and on a tight budget, all of that stuff. So and the reason that I had this up here is just to show you that excuse me, that I'm making proxies for that video as we speak. Those proxies are being created right now. So I'm gonna plan to start editing that video tomorrow morning. All right, what? Oh yeah, I was gonna just go ahead and get rid of that. And then I did some more of the Lust for Darkness VR to go up on the House of Perv. Wrong camera again. Jesus, Tummy. God! So yeah, I did a part 2 for that, and there's probably going to be more parts coming because, I want to continue, but we played until we got stuck again, basically, which was a good little while. And then I got to this part where, like, you have to outrun this naked lady trying to stab you up and shit, and, like, when you die and start over, it brings you right back to, like, where you're, like, right in front of her. So I gotta, figure out how to outrun her and shit. So I'm watching some other videos of people's gameplay, because I'm smart like that, Call it cheating if you will, but, I don't care, You do what you gotta do sometimes. But if you haven't watched the first video I did for Lust for Darkness VR, definitely go back and watch that shit because, and the YouTube edit is okay too, but watch the director's cut off of my server because, whoa, there's not really, the part 2 is not going to really have the amount of like full on things like the ceremony scene in the part 1. That was pretty full on. I haven't encountered any more orgies. But it's still fucking wild. It's still pretty wild. And spoiler alert, there was a dead guy with a boner. And like I don't understand that because how do you still have enough blood to get a boner if you're dead? It don't make no kind of sense. Mr. P don't get no sense out of that either. He's just in there rambling around going crazy. And the reason that we only shot 2 videos instead of the third is because squeaky squeak, it's April. Time to do some unboxings this month. And as we were talking about before, we're planning this Thursday. Me and my cousin Chris, he already got his $200 box. I just ordered mine a couple days ago. So he's gonna have a $200 mixed birthday box. I'm gonna have a $200 oil birthday mystery box. So we're gonna have 2 $200 boxes to unbox. So, and it's gonna be me and Chris here together for, as long as there's nothing unexpected happening, as long as everything goes through as planned, baby, we should be having a ball. That video should be a lot of fun. It's not often that I do videos with another person, so that should be fun. And And also, I ordered a. Oh, I wanted to tell you too. I hinted that I would like to get the what is it, Seahorse Pro Plus or whatever, electric nectar collector, in my box to Andrew on Instagram. So I don't know if he put that in my box or not, but I really fucking hope he did. Yeah, right? And, he advertises that usually he puts, I mean, when anytime any company says this, you gotta give or take a few, but with Fat Ass Glass, it's so much more true than with other mystery boxes. Yeah, I'll check that here in a minute. But he advertises that the $200 box you're gonna get like $400 in value. So if Chris gets $400 of value in his box and I get $400 of value in my box, that's like $800 worth of values and shit. Um, but I really want that seahorsey, whatever, electric nectar collector shit, man. That shit looks fantabulous. And I need another, like, e-rig kind of thing because my X-Vape Mini Vista 2 stopped working a while back. And I always have problems with that G-Pen, what's it called, the Connect or whatever. Sometimes it works great, and then other times, like, I can't get nothing through that goddamn thing. Yeah, me too, my dude. Me too. you know. Um, One thing I know for sure, well, not item wise, but we're gonna get some fantastic. We're gonna get some fat ass glass. You know. Uh, Andrew always knocks it out of the park. And speaking of people who always knock it out of the park, we ordered another $100 box from Don't Eat the Gum. And I sort of requested two of the things were a joke, really, but I did request that if he had any, that I'd like to have one of those the Elvira Living Dead dolls, because by the time Nightmare I got around to having the money to order the Elvira doll from Nightmare Toys, it was out of stock, and I haven't really seen it or had the money for it since. But that's a long shot. That one is a long shot because I have no idea if he had it or if he's got it or not. Yeah, for real, man. It's always good, and the same with obviously with Don't Eat the Gum. And while we're talking about mystery boxes that always knock it out of the park, and I know for sure I know for sure you know about those two too. But the third one you also know about. It's the Kitnip box. We got, or they should be billing me here sometime today for his Kitnip box. So, I did make sure to re-up my sub for the Kitnip box. And I might, if I can make it work, because it's only like, was it like $23 a month? So it's only $23 a month for the Kitnip box. And Mr. P fucking loves it. Obviously, your cat loves it too. I haven't seen anybody get a Kitnip box that was, shitty. Yeah, right? And I love the fact that, the only weak side I've really noticed to their boxes so far has been the treats. But they let you opt out of the treats, and not only do you opt out of the treats and not have to worry about it or waste treats, whatever, but they let you get another toy in place of the treats. And every interaction that I've had with the people from Kitnet Box has been fantastic, fun, gravy, baby. So that one is going to be another one that, like, I'm going to, kind of back away. I'm not going to smoke. I'm probably not going to put my face, even really, if I can help it, in the video. It's all about the Kitnet Box and Mr. P. That's P's box. Oh shit, I did not see that. How much did they raise it by? Because when the last I looked at it, I thought it said $23. Which was, I think a couple days ago it said $23. But I was also looking at new subscription. So I don't know. But, I'd pay a few more dollars for that, The kiddies love it. The kiddies love it, baby. And as we all know, when kitty happy, we happy, Cats are just like women. When they're happy, we're happy. Usually. Unless they're happy because we're miserable. But that's a whole nother wave and a whole nother ocean. Or as they say, that's a whole nother rave and a whole nother bottle of Molly. Yeah, I think I was paying 23 before. Maybe you were there on a discount or something. I don't know. But 23 is perfectly fine, in my opinion, for what you're getting, Mr. B go crazy. I mean, you saw that last video, and, I saw your shit on, was it Facebook, baby. She was tearing right into that box. It was like, this is mine. I ain't waiting for shit. Yeah, for real. I think that I could rocket. I've been on this camera for like the past, I don't even know, and like still looking up at that camera, but whatever. I think I can probably start swinging it now because, my money goes up quick, especially because I get a few $100s a walk around and I spend it up, but once I get my bills paid, I mean. But, I'm getting ready to start saving for my cable bit. Not my cable, I don't have cable anymore. My internet bill. I finally got through for that, what's it called? I was going to call it the EPA, the CPA or whatever, the Affordable Internet or broadband, whatever they call it, act. Basically gives me $30 off of my internet bill. So that's $30. His Kitnet Box is $23. Pass them savings on to my PP. I'll pass them savings on over to my PP. Basically what I'm saying is I give him the toys. He's worth it. Give it to him. He's worth it. God damn, man. This pre-roll is fucking clocking me in my dome. Classically. Yo, that shit right there is banging for real. I mean, that might have been worth the $40 just for the packaging, and still got the label on the back. The only bad thing was that they had like my labels with my name and patient info and everything, like right on the front of it. I know they had to put that on here somewhere, you know. I mean, it's required by law, but it just sucked because, you know, this beautiful ass packaging, this beautiful tin, to have the labels and shit down on there. And as you can see, you know, I peeled them off. It left a little bit of residue behind. But and this first pre-roll is definitely awesome, baby. Rocking my dome. Rocking my dome from the inside of dome. So what else we got going on? I didn't take notes down this week. God damn it. I know there was something else I wanted to talk about though. Oh shit. Yeah, show me that content. It better be inappropriate. Yo, fat guy, how's the Michael video coming? The Michael video. No, the Michael video. Wrong camera again. The Michael video is not getting published. You know, that's private viewing right there. That is private viewing material right there. I'm fucking dumb. No, yeah, the microphone video is boom, boom. I am making proxies as we speak. As we speak, those proxies is getting made. So, let me get rid of myself again here for a minute just so I can see where we are. Yeah, so I plan on going into editing tomorrow morning. And I am planning to add chapter markers to the edit, you know, because it's a really, you know, I was sitting here shooting for way longer than the raw footage, and the raw footage was total up maybe right around 4 hours or something like that. And what I mean is that doesn't even include the amount of time that I spent between recording. You know, because I like to record in little segments just so it uses less of the SSD storage and, you know, gives me less to have to sit there and like actually shuttle through, because I can just take out the blank spaces and just in, over, out, cut, you know, all of that editing strut. I got that editing swagger. Like Jagger. Or Michael Maga. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I am trying to smoke this pre-roll down to the neck. Yeah, look at that fat dude up in the back. Get off of my screen, boy in green. How you been? But yeah, don't worry. The final video is not going to be 4 hours long, but it is going to be long. It is going to be long. But I still encourage you. I'm going to put the chapter markers in there. Yeah, right. I am going to put the chapter markers in there so that you and anybody else can easily just, you know, skip to the parts that they want to hear about. But I do highly encourage you to watch the video all the way through if there's anything any topic on there, and we can go over that again here in a minute, what the topics were. But I highly encourage you to watch it all because I get pretty in depth. Um, when usually when they say it's gonna be long, you know, it's like a 2 minute video or something. It's like a YouTube short or a TikTok or some shit, you know. But this one is gonna be long. This one is gonna be long. And the Lust for Darkness part 2 is gonna be long too, probably. But I'm gonna make, as always, for that, I'm gonna have an uncensored director's cut and a YouTube shortened, censored version. Oh yeah. Now your comments is populating up, populating in the valley, in the Great Valley of the Virginias. But oh yeah, I was gonna bring that the notes back up just to go back over those again. Since you weren't here when I went over that. Yeah, so the topics we covered, I talked about polar patterns, mono microphones versus stereo microphones versus surround microphones, and what microphones to use to achieve surround recording, basically. XY and mid-side techniques. I didn't mention this earlier, but yeah, the next topic was about gain, limiting, pre-gain, post-gain, 32-bit float technology, because that is out there, and 32-bit float technology for microphones and recording is, game-changing. It is game-changing audio stuff, for real, when it comes to recording the voice, for microphones. But we also talked about, I don't know how I skipped over this earlier, we also talked about the use of isolation pads, like pieces of foam in or around, as well as shock mounts that you would sit a condenser microphone in, and reflection filters that, especially for microphones where you would, when you would want to put a reflection filter behind the microphone. And then we also talked a little bit about preamps, the explanations of like the different use cases for different microphones, the pros and cons of those different types. Then I did an overview of the microphones that we tested right after, and then I tested those microphones that I just showed you, and then I gave my recommendations, and we basically did a little modernized version of window shopping, which is internet shopping. We was shopping around them interwebs. I like doing that shit. I do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. 100. Yeah, I think I did. I think I just copied and pasted them through Messenger, because that was, easy. But this was the most planning and foresight I think I've really put into any video that I've ever shot. I don't think I've ever shot a video and actually took down notes of things to cover throughout the video. But it worked really, really well. It was just really, really fucking long, man. I felt like I was sitting in here forever. Sorry, I'm trying to get out another cigarette. It's like, You know, well, I mean, I guess it is pretty much the same as a Newport after a blunt. It's just a Philly after a pre-roll. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. I'm so used to just letting them things rip because I can edit it out, you know. I can edit out my little gas pass and all of that ass, you know. Or none of that ass. Pancakes and ass. Pancake ass. Yeah. uh, no thanks. You know, it pollen can be a bitch. I don't struggle with pollen a lot, but my brother does, and but fuck, I don't like the cold. You know, I can't have my cold, and I can't have my hot either. Um, you know, climactically, actually, Virginia, when Virginia is comfortable, you know. Oh, I already pulled that up. Waffles. Yeah. Waffle houses and shit. Got there it is. Houses made of waffles. And some houses made of waffles. Right? I am built like a walrus. I'm built like a turtle. I got my I got my turtle shell. I'm losing my turtle shell. God damn it! I've been finding the problem with weight loss. Like, oh, if I can get all of my tools without the little fucking plastic, man. Look, you know, I have this thing where I'm, you know, use the nectar collector during the day and shit. And, like, this is what I normally do. I'll sit the container with my rosin or wax or whatever I got, you know, right here. And then, you know, heat my tool and all of that gravy, you know. But now, my goddamn container keeps, like, sliding down my shirt. You know, like, wait for it, see? I'm losing my table. I am losing my table. Right. I am. Just a turtle in his pee-pee. Just a turtle in his little pee-pee. Yo, where that pee-pee be? Y'all missed, and I mean, I guess you just won't be able to see it. Half of him uh, eating his treats. By the time I got back the stream back up, you know, he was had already covered his little oh, wrong fucking thing, man. Oh. No wonder I have to take me off. Oh, and I put it away too. But you son of a bitch. Anyway, you know, I had his a little rolling tray and put his treats on it, and by the time we got the stream back up, he had it covered with his toys. Like he'd buried his treats in his toys. And then he came back a few minutes later and dug into them and pushed his toys back out of the way. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice. My problem was, like, they wanted my what do you call it, the some information from the red, white, and blue card that Medicaid sends you, and I don't know where that card is. So now I'm up here and I'm looking down here again, of course, but I don't know what happened to that card. But then they added an option to qualify just by income alone, and so I applied for just based on my income because I'm low as fuck income. So uh, I got it. I got $30 off of that credit, baby. $30 off of that credit. But you know, sometimes it's hard to manage on low income, but you know, sometimes I could find ways to live within my budget, you know, and still walk out on top. I don't know how to fuck. We are returning that shitty router. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I am seriously considering building a router. At first, you know, I saw the video was that Anthony on Linus Tech Tips was doing a you know, building his own router, or was it Riley? I can't fucking remember. Anyway, you know, there was a few things you had to put into it, but they basically you just take an old PC tower and buy a what do you call the double Ethernet thing, and I think you had to get the what do you call it? Did it? I think it required the coaxial signal. Um, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, I have to go back and watch the video. But you know, I mean, you could build your own router with if you had to go out and buy all of the parts. Um, well, I mean everything but the tower. You know, I mean, I think it would be like $40 or something like that. That would run miles around the router, the built routers and shit. Um, so I want to build one. I want to build one. I can't build computers, I don't think, but you know, I think I could build that. Damn. Yeah, I just get the my router that I'm using now. Um, I mean, has been fine, especially when I got as much as possible connected via Ethernet. Um, you know, but I'm just using the one from Comcast. But the one from Comcast, I mean, the upload speeds suck. The upload speeds are what, like 40 megabits a second, something like that. You know, but the download speeds can actually, I've had them reach as much as like around 950. Um, Hell yeah. I want to invest money to build the computer. I mean, I think if I had somebody with me, you know, an assistant, director or guide, teacher, whatever, builder, whatever you want to call it, um, you know, to help me with things that I might get wrong or have struggle with physically because of my hands, you know, um, then I could probably do it. And putting the money into that though is just the hard part. But Yeah. Upload speeds on Comcast is the fuck, and obviously I guess Cox too. Um, we could probably do much better if we had fiber. Um, but since I'm renting in an apartment building, you know, I wouldn't have the option to install fiber here if I could afford that shit. Um, so I'm stuck with their goddamn coaxial or whatever the fuck it's called. Um, and it sucks. It's way better than it used to be. Um, and it still light years ahead of dial up. I remember dial up. I also remember pager and rotary phone too, to be fair. 100, 100. But, um, you know, um, yeah. There's so much better out there, so much faster out there. Oh, popping up. All right. Mr. P, the the PP that could build computers. Wait, PP, no! Oh, I'm fucking dumb. I am fucking dumb, yo. Yeah, right? Oh, wrong mouse. See, I got three mices up on my desk, and, like, I'm always going to the wrong ones. The fiber is just so much more fast. Was watching, oh, I hear you. Lon Sideman, the Lon.tv on YouTube, where he installed, I think it was 2 gigabits up and 2 gigabit down fiber system in his home. And like, holy fuck, I need it. I need it. I need it. But there's a lot of other shit that I feel the same way about too, like having a proper NAS server for all my shit. Just put all my digitized movies and everything up in there. I need what they got over at Linus Tech Tips and shit with that $1 million petabyte SSD NAS server. I need that. I really do. I'm sitting on like probably around 30 terabytes alone of just random VR videos that I've been collecting over the years. Since I first got the Samsung VR, the Gear VR, and then the Oculus Go, eventually the Rift S, and now the Quest 2. I've been collecting VR videos this whole time, and it's around 30 terabytes. Oh shit, I am. Oh, that's all one comment. Okay, that's better. That's better. I talked to the worst salespeople last night. He quoted me a price that was still higher than what someone else at Cox told me. Then he quoted me something even higher. High, you say? Well, don't forget to bring a towel. I'm sorry, I just lost it for a second. But, yeah, the a lesson about real estate, construction, installation, electrician, install people, I guess we'll just say, installation services. They'll charge you whatever they think they can charge you. Every time. Every time. right? For example, I mean, this is a completely different field. So, I mean, really, I guess it applies to business and the free market, as we say. But, was it Tim Spears in Waynesboro, Virginia? Usually I wouldn't mention somebody's name, but fuck Tim Spears. He tried to sell my parents an amp, a guitar amplifier that retailed at around $240. And I know this because I had those, musicians friend and, what was it? Guitar Center wasn't around then. It was like, Pro Audio Star or something like that. I used to get those catalogs in the mail and use them as reading material. I had to go through them gear catalogs and just kind of page shop. Anyway, this guitar amp retailed at around $240. He tried to sell it to my parents for $400. $400. Like, I think he was on some of them not good kind of drugs. He was, some. He was on that money drug, No, I don't think it was Full Compass. I know Full Compass has been around for a while, but I don't think I discovered Full Compass until much later on. The earliest retailer that I remember shopping or looking at gear from was B&H. And that wasn't music gear because, some of it was. That's why I was looking at it initially. It wasn't guitars and shit like that, but they carried like turntables and DJ mixers and old school gear. That was back in the day when they had those like little half-size black and white catalogs. I wish that I could get some of those old half-size black and white catalogs, now, for nostalgia's sake, if by some grace of whatever somebody from B&H sees this live stream and you got any of those half-size black and white catalogs from back in the day, send me one with my order, please. Please. But yeah, that was the first gear type of retailer that I remember going through. And Poppy shopped with them. That's why those catalogs were sitting around when I was a kid, because Poppy was spending like thousands and thousands of dollars. He had a video mixer that was probably $20,000 back then. It was the Panasonic, was it WX50 or M something 50, I think. But it was an awesome console. It had 4 channels and, of course, the T-bar and built-in color correction with its own little, what do you call it, like little rotary, not rotary, but, like an actual stick, directional stick. And picture-in-picture and fully customizable. You could change the size of your windows, and you could stack windows on top of each other, I believe. And you could position the windows wherever you wanted, for back in the 80s, man. Off the chain. Yeah. Full Compass has been around for a minute. Full Compass might have been around as long as B&H has. I know Musician's Friend has been around for a very long time, but Musician's Friend has kind of gone to shit. To be honest, my last experience with Musician's Friend wasn't all that pleasant. Not at all. Sweetwater has always been great. I don't have no idea how long Sweetwater's been around, but I know it's been a minute. Sweetwater has been fucking fantastic. But they're starting to carry more video stuff now, but Sweetwater doesn't carry nearly the like AV stuff. The filmmaker, the photographer, the home theater enthusiast, computer build enthusiasts, you know, Sweetwater doesn't cater to those categories very well at all. They do have some video stuff and everything, but not like B&H at all. As a matter of fact, I just bought the, I've bought a lot of stuff from B&H recently, even. The most recent is this new RAM. The new RAMs that I put in this laptop. I downloaded new RAM. And plus I bought both of the hard drives, both the M.2 and the SATA SSD that I just installed into this computer. All of that from B&H. Plus I've bought cameras and computers and like all kinds of shit over the years from B&H, because B&H has always been good to me. As I mean, nothing extra really, but everything was always as described and stood behind what they sold, and fair pricing, regular sales, good marketing. I mean, what I mean by good marketing is, a well thought out website, at least now that internet exists. For back in the day, those little half-size black and white catalogs, extremely informal because it had a ton of equipment in it and a full description for just about everything in the catalog. I stand with B&H is what I'm saying. B&H matters. But I still might, if I get enough money one of these days, to just drop like a few $1,000s on a computer, I might build my own. I might try to build my own. Now that GPU prices are going down, I know that my sister could probably help guide me through the process of building a computer. I have no doubt that I have people around me who know how to build computers are going to be willing to help me, if nothing else, a phone call, or maybe even a video call. But I wouldn't even mind making a video of me trying to build my first computer build. That shit would be fun. But I'm scared because, I don't think that motherboard wants to get these hands, as they say. You gonna get these hands. Little man, how you do? We are gonna put me back here again, just because, for no real reason. Get Freddy up in the shot. But yeah. I don't think, I don't think that P knows how to do it. I mean, he might, but, I think that he'd probably end up being like Toonces or some shit, Like, how every time Toonces got behind the wheel, they drove off a cliff, I think Mr. P start working on that computer and like the whole apartment just blow up or something. You know? Turn my computer into a bomb and shit. And speaking of blowing up, speaking of blowing the fuck up, look at that hash on top of that cheese. Hash on top of cheese. Please. Yes, please. I should do a crop super source for this and just like, oh, oh no. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you exact. Well, I did tell you what I'm smoking on, but I wasn't clear about it. Um, the flour is the cheese too, and the hash is that purple punch. The purple punch. Oh, I could do better than that, but oh God, was that good? Oh, mm. That was a tasty treat. That was temptating. That was temptating. You know what? If I can find somebody willing to deal with my smoke and shit, and actually stand with me when I do it, again, if I could ever fucking afford it, but you know, that shit would be fun to build a computer live. You know, I've watched a couple of those, and then again, no, because I might blow something up and need to edit it out. So forget I even said anything. Stricken that shit from the record. Stricken that shit from the record. Stricken that shit from the record. Oh, I was gonna do that again. What now? Oh, edit cut. Oh, oh shit. She be deep. How you be? Oh. Mm. Oh, that's gravy, baby. That's gravy for you, baby. Uh. So unfortunately, um, I don't think we're gonna run no game up this week, just because mainly. Oh shit. We're still in the process of making proxies. Huh. And bear with me for a sec, because I am getting ready. Ooh, that is. Well, let me bring that up. And I will actually show you. Show you. These are the proxies that we're making up. So we've got almost all of them. So let's see, we still need some from camera 2, camera 3. Yeah, 2, 3. We got 5, 6. We got Oh shit, those are out of order. Fuck. Oh, we still need 7 and 8, so we still got a little ways to go though. And oh man, I was hoping to make proxies for the the uh, the Lustgar video. Lustgar. I was hoping to get proxies for that made tonight too, but that probably ain't gonna happen because these proxies are already like 600 gigabytes. So I've got a mostly empty 1 terabyte drive holding at right now at an unfinished project. I'm gonna guesstimate around 60% filled up. So yeah, it was around 500 to 600 gigabytes. I need bigger drives, you know. I need like a 20 terabyte in the NVMe, you know, in.2 whatever drive. But we'll get there, I guess, because I remember talking with my sister about 20 years ago, I think it was, you know, about how it'd be so nice to have a computer with a whole gigabyte of RAM, you know, and at that time it was, I think, like over $1,000 to add a 1 gigabyte worth of RAM onto a like custom order PC, and you know, now I'm like still kind of struggling with 32 gigabytes sometimes. Like RAMs are one of those things. It's like no matter how many RAMs you got, you always want more RAMs. You always want to download more sweet RAMs. And you know, I want to get one of them systems. I either want to get an M1 system with around 32 to 64 gigabytes of RAM, even better the 128 gigabyte system they got. Uh, for like, you know, AV editing and post stuff, and then have a like a PC with, you know, 500 terabytes of RAM, you know, for gaming, video games, and funware. I guess we'll say funware. uh, Not that the video and music stuff isn't fun, but you know, that stuff works so much better on Mac, and you know, video games and you know, shit like that. Basic, really, you know, just so much better on PC. Games are so much better on PC. You know, that M1 chip, like, I mean, to be fair, I don't have one. I haven't used one. You know, but I've watched like all the benchmark videos pretty much, and all of the, you know, trustable reviews on it and everything, you know, and there's enough consensus on that shit that yes, the M1 is a fucking game changer, at least when it comes to video editing and music and, you know, production type of work. And graphical design, too, you know. But, but it's ARM. So, Yeah, that's why I say I want to get that. You know, the M1, was it the M1 Ultra on the new Mac Studio? But that shit's like for the configuration that I really want. It's like, it's like $8,000. Um, but it's what I think like 120 gigabytes of RAM, and was it like a 64 core processor on the M1 Ultra? Um, like, holy fucking shit balls, mama. Yeah, you know. But I don't want to get rid of PC either, though. That's why I want to build the budget big enough to get an M1 computer for video and, for my production work, and then have a separate PC for, gaming and stuff. But I can't afford any of that shit. Not anymore, not anymore. I had a little bit of extra money, um, with, like stuff that mom left behind and everything, and like I spent up what I had of all of that money, and so now I'm just pretty much strictly Social Security and a little bit of help here and there from like dad, but and a few gifts from people, you know, but you know, one of these days, I'm gonna have enough money to buy two new computers. Two new computers. Although I'd be happy to get an M1, or to get the Mac Mini with the M1, with the, first gen M1 right now, because uh, doing these, well, I guess they're already still in the background because I forgot to take it down. But doing these is honestly a big pain in my ass because it takes up more space than the actual video files recorded. It's, the raw folder that came from the ATEM Extreme is, I think, around 450 gigabytes. And we've already written almost 600 gigabytes onto the SSD from the computer, I mean. Because basically what I did was I took the recording from the SSD, transferred it to the M.2 or M whatever you call it on the computer, and now I'm using the SSD that I recorded from the ATEM for proxies. And I mean, we're well more than halfway through them, but that's usually how it goes. Right? One of these days, Alice. One of these days, Laura, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Hey, what's that thing? It's my Bush. Can't believe it's finally in the White House. That's a man. That's my Bush. Oh, yeah. I gotta dig that shit up now. Fuck, man, that show was awesome. But, yeah, let's build a computer. I need to get a sponsor. See, that's what I need. Frosty's Root Beer. Sponsor me. Weed. Sponsor me. No, I'm not gonna start selling, League of Legends and shit on the channel. But no. I'm just saying. But Alright, let me hit this again because I am in here zoning the fuck out. Do I make you crazy, baby? Do I? Fuck, I can't even read that. Lil Condi. Ain't it? That's it. I got, I've got, was it season one of Lil Bush, um, on one of these hard drives, and then I've also got all what is it, 6 or 8 episodes, however many there were, of That's My Bush on the hard drive somewhere too. Um, I need to make that into like an MP4 or a well, I guess an MP4 would be fine because there's not gonna be any multi-track audio on that. But no need for MKV. The MP4 will be out the door. It'll be gravy, baby. Just because VOB files don't work very well with Plex, and I don't well, actually, they do work with VLC, but they play not so nice with Plex. Yeah, That's My Bush. That was the Matt Stone and Trey Parker show. That was like, I think that was like right around the time that Bush. Yeah, it was. It was in 2000 when Bush got elected, because I was in prison when that show came out. But my mama, my fucking mama, sitting at home recording that shit for me. True story. True fucking story, man. She was recording that. She was recording South Park. She was she was even watching the South Park and well, and That's My Bush too. But then she was also recording like wrestling and shit for me while I was locked up, like that whole 13 months and some days, yo. My mama, you know, my mama was in there with me. I'm just saying. But yeah, that shit was great. Have you seen? They've got some. I think like 2 or 3 episodes of something they did with using deep fakes on YouTube with Trump. It was like Sally McClassy or shit. What the fuck was it? It was Sally something, I think. Uh, Hey, what is up? Sorry, it took me a minute to read you, but you is gravy, baby. What is up? Uh, yeah, that's my Bush, man. It was, we're talking about TV shows today. Well, now. It's a ramble sesh, as always, but, that's my Bush was, one of my favorite productions Matt Stone and Trey Parker have done. I mean, it's hard to say that because everything they've done has, in my opinion, been gold. All the way back to that original pilot and that little, what was it, like 5 minute South Park sketch. And, and the Cannibal the Musical. Cannibal the Musical was spadoinkle. Spadoinkle. My heart's as full as a baked potato. you know? So let's build a snowman. We can name him Bill. And Orgasmo, or fucking basketball. Uh, but that's my Bush is just like Fuck, man. But yeah, what was that Sally fucking thing, man? Alright, I am switching over to a different browser just to keep you informed. Because I want to look for that real quick. No, we don't want to close down that. So, alright. Sorry, Ganja Goddess. I will come back to you. I will come back to you. Oh, that's not where we want to search. What was it? Hope it come. Oh, fuck. I hope it pops up. Fuck. Oh shit. Sassy Justice. That's what it is. Sassy Justice. Alright, if y'all are cool with it, this is like a 15-minute episode, but let's check it out. Let us check it out. See if it'll play. Oh, y'all's comments is populating. Well, y'all smiles and gravy up in here, baby. Alright, we're gonna pull this up here like so. And then we're gonna put baby in the corner. We're gonna put fatty in the corner. And oh, I might want to turn on some volume.
The times they are a-changin'.
Here in Cheyenne, scammers are finding new ways to take advantage of you, the consumer. Now, with a technology called deepfake, you can get
Screwed over and lied to in ways never before possible. Hi, I'm Fred Sassy. Today we'll dive into the world of deepfakes. Plus, is a local Cheyenne dialysis clinic charging too much for dialysis? All this and more, right now, on an all-new Sassy Justice.
Coconut cream pie in your face, call it justice.
Sassy Justice.
Absolutely don't grab
Fred Sassy, Sassy Justice. Why is this door closed?
Call it justice.
Sassy Justice.
Coming for you.
Sassy Justice.
Call it justice.
As human beings, we all rely on our eyes to determine reality, except for blind people. Not sure how they do it. As Cheyenne's leading consumer advocate for over 30 years, it's my job to keep a constant eye out for hoaxes, fakes, and bullpoop. But what happens when scammers deliberately want to trick our eyes? Suddenly, we're no better than blind people ourselves. We might even be worse. They're called deep fakes, and some people in Washington think they're a threat to our democracy. One of those people is former Vice President Al Gore. I was able to speak with him in this Sassy Justice Zoom-exclusive interview. Mr. Gore, let me start by asking, why are politicians in all of Washington so concerned about deep fakes?
Well, what has people in the government really scared is that deep fakes can put words in people's mouths. You know, make people say things like vagina and poop. And then you've got senators going around saying vagina poop. But they didn't say vagina poop.
But you're saying deep fakes are already out there.
Yes, deep fakes are everywhere. I'm serial. I brought along a video. I want you to watch this video. What you're about to see is not really Tom Cruise. Someone took the computer and they made him say and do things he wouldn't say. Now watch, and remember, this is not Tom Cruise.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. It's me, Tom Cruise. Vagina poop. Vagina poop.
But this is Tom Cruise that I'm watching.
This is what I'm talking about. It fooled you, and I'm being serial, but you don't even know what's real and what isn't. That's the problem with deepfakes. That's why we all have to take it serial.
And the former vice president was right. Combing through the internet, I found hundreds of deep fakes. There were ones of
Scarlett Johansson.
Vagina poop.
a few of Tom Hanks,
Oh, vagina poop.
and even our beloved Carrie Underwood.
Oh, vagina poop. Vagina poop.
It's disgusting and hurtful. And many of the celebrities are now coming forward saying they've had enough.
And do you know who's putting these out there? It's like Russia, which is like the worst country in Europe, because they have nothing better to do because it's shitty and cold over there, and they just eat beef stroganoff and dance with bears. Okay, next question.
So how do we defend ourselves against these video scams? I have answers. Plus, it's the viral video of the president everyone is talking about. That's
Man
next,
bear
right after
pig.
this word from our sponsor.
Are you feeling run down? Have you been diagnosed with type 1 or type 2 kidney failure?
Then come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis. We've got all the deals and all the customers that made me the dialysis king of Cheyenne. Full kidney dialysis is $89,999. 2-day full kidney dialysis, $199,999. At these prices, you can't afford not to get dialysis. No insurance, no problem. We'll work with you using your mortgage, will, or other assets. Stop being a burden on your family and come get dialysis today. And don't get it from anyone but the Dialysis King.
On the corner of Laramie and Fairfax, right next to Applebee's in downtown Cheyenne.
Justice.
Justice.
As a black belt in Taekwondo, self-defense comes naturally to me. But how do we defend ourselves against deep fakes? My next guest says all we need to do is listen. It's Academy Award-winning actor Michael Caine.
The human brain is a very clever thing, and it can detect the differences in what is a real voice and what is a fake voice. And, you know, a human being couldn't be a good enough impersonator or actor to pull it off.
But couldn't you just get someone who's like really good at impersonations and dub the voice?
The perfect impersonation, it can't be done. It's impossible for a human to accurately mimic somebody else's voice to 100%, where you just think that's him or her, you know. I saw the Tom Cruise deepfake, and like everybody else, I was like, blimey, that's Tom Cruise. But I listened, and you know what? There's little differences in the deepfake Tom's
I'm Tom
voice and
Cruise.
real Tom's.
It's me, Tom
And I listened, and I could hear differences in the voice, tiny little mistakes. To tell a deep fake, all you've got to do is watch with your ears.
I tried watching the internet with my ears for several days, and honestly, I just got confused. There had to be another way. I spoke with my computing expert, Lou Chang, at the Cheyenne Institute of Technology.
At the Institute, they have been researching ways to detect fake videos. Lou Chang says they've been using it to analyze the recent viral video of the president.
That's right, Sassy. You see, by using algorithms, we can actually deconstruct the images, and the computers can tell us whether they have been manipulated or not. For instance, oh, let's just look at the video of the president that went viral last week.
Mr. Trump, are the rumors true that you had a stroke?
No, look. They said I went to Walter Reed Hospital, I had a stroke. I didn't have a stroke. You know, I beat coronavirus, I beat COVID.
Mr. Trump.
Chris, I beat... Oh boy! Stroke!
Now, you see, I can get the computer to get down to the finite pixel level.
Mr. Trump, are you having a stroke right now, or Or are you just making fun of people with disabilities?
It looks like the president. It sounds like the president. And simply by running the footage through the deepfake analyzer, we can determine that it is, in fact, 100% real.
No, I'm okay. I'm good. Can we just cut out that little cough and the little stroke?
Now, let's look at the footage that went viral of Dr. Fauci.
But you've got to do 3 or 4 or 5 things that are absolutely critical, Judy, because we know they work. And that is universal wearing of masks.
Again, we see that the computer is using its same detection techniques, and we can, in fact, see that this is a deepfake.
Whoa. That's fake.
Completely fake.
But he was just saying things about coronavirus.
Coronavirus? Completely fake.
Of course, not everyone in Cheyenne can afford huge computers like Lu Chang. What about the home consumer? There are many at-home personal deepfake detection devices out there which claim to work just as well. I decided to try one of them out to see if another video was real.
President Donald J. Trump.
I'm dying of coronavirus. Sometimes it takes something as big as COVID-19 to make you realize what you really have and who you are.
Now that I'm staring at the abyss of death,
It's suddenly clear to me. I'm a horrible person. I've led a terrible life.
and I can admit, of all the things,
All the crimes, all the stunts, all the dirty tricks I've pulled, all the people I've hurt. The biggest thing is, my biggest realization is this. I want to marry my daughter.
The deepfake home detection system got a sassy satisfaction rating of 0. It looks like once again we all need to rely on our government to protect us. That's next on Sassy Justice, a government program to stop deepfakes. But who's paying for it? I speak with the president's son-in-law after a word from our sponsor.
Have you ever contemplated suicide? Do these thoughts keep you from enjoying everyday life?
Then come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis. There's no way you can outrun these dialysis deals. Early bird dialysis, just $79,000 before 9 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday lunchtime dialysis. I'll do 2 of you old farts for the price of 1. Gobble up our Thanksgiving special. $60,000 a kidney all Thanksgiving week. Do you want to feel young and full of energy like a hot girl? Then stop being a bitchy old grandma and come get dialysis today. And remember, don't get it from anyone but the dialysis king.
On the corner of Laramie and Fairfax, right next to Applebee's in downtown Cheyenne.
Justice!
In Washington, a new program has been implemented to stop deepfakes. Jared Kushner has been put in charge of the controversial program. I have some hard-hitting questions for the president's son-in-law.
Jared Kushner, thank you for being on Sassy Justice.
Thanks for having me.
Mr. Kushner, why did you start the Anti-Deepfake Club?
Well, there's a big election coming up, and we have to get my daddy-in-law reelected.
Now, Mr. Kushner, you're the director of this government program. Is it government funded?
He put me in charge of the Middle East.
Who did?
Trump, my daddy-in-law.
I guess what I'm asking, Mr. Kushner, is that all of this must have a cost. What is the taxpayer paying? It's got to have a cost.
He said it never happened.
Who did?
My daddy-in-law, Trump. He said the Holocaust never happened.
Thank you, Jared Kushner, for being on Sassy Justice.
In conclusion, I guess that we are all blind. Just remember, next time you're listening to Tom Cruise, he might not be real.
We'll have more on deepfakes in the coming months. But now, it's my biggest story of the week. a local dialysis clinic that is taking advantage of the elderly in Cheyenne. In doing this show, there's a lot of fact-checking and investigation. That's why today, I want to take a sassy second to tell you, the viewers, that I don't always get it right. I was going to do a piece on a local business, but I guess I haven't done enough research, and I have opted to not go forward with the story. You see, the truth is, sometimes, there is no justice. Sometimes, the bad people just win, or cheat,
Fred.
or buy ads on the network
Fred.
so that your bosses tell you you have to cut a
Damn it,
piece because
Fred.
they care more about money than truth.
Fred.
But I can promise you that Channel 9 Cheyenne and I will always work to protect you, the consumer. My friends, things aren't always what they seem. You have to use your own noodle. You can't let anyone sell you on anything. Not an idea, not a product. We're all gonna have to trust our gut, that inner voice. It's all we have now. That's my sassy second.
Next time on Sassy Justice. Another local Cheyenne business has to shut its doors because of the pandemic. What does the future hold for Cheyenne blackface?
Yo. That shit. Oh shit. I can't see what I'm doing up here. Oh fuck. There we go. Now I can bring it back. I'm gonna put it back in the frame. Put that back in the frame, baby. How you do? There you go. Alright. Let me get myself back to Ganja Goddess down here. And yeah. Oh wait, I should have I'm sorry. There was something else I meant to show you before we go. I type about 2 words a minute, you know, so bear with me. Oh no, we don't want the review. Alright, we'll watch the montage. Little 7-minute montage and shit. Even Rocky had a montage.
One of these days, Laura, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Let's get this party started.
Oh, come on. He just, is this gonna be just like a fucking music mix or? Come on, we wanna hear some actual, like, I'm sorry. I thought that was gonna be like actual clips from the show. Alright, well, let's watch the,
He's the president in residence, he's kind of in charge. He's got the whole country saying, that's my Bush. Life is hard, that's the price of fame. When you're president, everyone knows your name. Hey, what's that thing? It's my Bush. I can't believe he's actually in the White House. That's our man. That's my Bush.
That is the second greatest theme song ever. And they also have the other greatest theme song. They got number 1 and number 2, yo. DVD A is my jam. Oh, shit. Live it! Live it! Yeah, jam it out, my dudes.
Hey!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
What?
Alright. Fuck you. Fuck your copyright. Don't block my fucking stream, you fucking son of a bitch, Humphreys. God damn, I don't need no monetization and none of that shit. Just fuck you.
Make some man.
You son of a bitch.
After saving with customized car insurance from Liberty.
Son of a bitch.
Is it the power?
You son of a bitch. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me try. I'm just checking from over here. It said my stream might temporarily be blocked. But come on, you son of a bitch, Humphreys. I apologize if there's some audio issues right here. But looks like we're live on my end. Alright, well, we're just gonna chill with that, because, you know, if we're not blocked already, then, alright. If we're not blocked already, then, where's the thingy thing? Alright. Bring up my thingy thing. God! Oh, why am I still bothering with the headphones? Fuck. Sorry about that. But, yeah. Before we go, let's rest it up on another fucking drag. And, yeah, so we got, hopefully that microphone video will drop tomorrow. Of course, I gotta get up in the morning and edit it and render it and make a thumbnail and all of that stuff, you know, but, hopefully that'll be done by tomorrow evening, I'm gonna say, if everything goes as planned. And then Wednesday, I'll probably get up and start editing the Lust for Darkness VR. And then, cheers. And, yeah, then, Thursday, you know. Cheers. 'Cause Thursday is the day, you know. We're gonna have at least $400 worth of ass in this room right here. We're gonna have at least $400 worth of ass right here in this room. Actually, we're gonna have at least more than $400 worth of ass in this room. Guaranteed and shit. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. And Mr. Picnic Box, Mr. Picnic Box, and don't eat the gum later this month too. We got another $100 box from Don't Eat the Gum, baby. So until next week, next video, I guess I should see you tomorrow if you choose to watch. I decided to get a little extra on that gravy. Oh, shit. Alright, I'll see y'all next time.